Good morning, and it is morning. This is going to be a recipe that I need to make early because it has to freeze. We're serving it tonight, and it takes time. It's going to be a rose saffron sorbet. This is amazing. I've made it before, and you are in for a treat. The saffron has been considered one of the most expensive spices, but the aroma of it, the flavor of it, really has a beautiful punch. And as my mom says, it stains worse than anything, so I have to be careful. She also says that about blueberries, turmeric, mud on a carpet. She says a lot of things. And rose petals. I'm gonna punch it up with a little bit of rose water as well, but rose petals is going to make a beautiful, simple syrup as well. As always, I'm gonna have all the ingredients listed up here, all the utensils listed down here. You don't need to memorize them, they're gonna be on the website. If you're on the website already, that's not gonna be a mystery to you. If you're on YouTube already, go to the website, bigfoodfromatinyKitchen.com. The first thing that we're going to need is measuring cup, lemons, little bowl, and my squeezing device. We're off to a rare start this morning. We need a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. And that looks like it's going to be 3 halves of a lemon. Or, as we also like to say in the business, 1.5 lemons. So I'm zoomed in, and let me show you. That is no problem. This does not stain worse than anything. I'm going to use my thumb and the palm of my hand. Woo. And they are scattering, so be careful. And I put them into the lemon juice. Within just a moment or two, that really starts getting yellow, you can see. Now we're gonna let this sit on the sideline for just about 15 minutes or so while we get the other ingredients going. By the way, this is where it stains a counter. Don't let it touch a counter. My mom will get angry at you. The next thing we need to do is make simple syrup. Now it's rose simple syrup. That means we need 2 cups of water and 2 cups of sugar. This is how they do 2 in Europe. We do 2. I also want to add a 1/4 cup of rose petals. I've got 2 cups of water in here. Let's turn it on to boil. And dump in the sugar. And we just want to stir it for a bit until that sugar dissolves. So we've come to a good boil right now. I'm turning the heat down. We want to simmer. So now we add the rose petals. We're going to set the timer for 15 minutes. In Europe, that might be 15. I don't know. I'm not in Europe. Once it's done, we let it rest for about 10 minutes. Cools it down, but also lets it soak some more flavor up. Be back in another 10. Rose simple syrup is done. Lemon juice is done. Got my rose water. Got this thing handy. Sieve. Couldn't remember the name. I also have 7 cups of water in a big bowl. Most sorbets, you're supposed to add fruit juice. This one doesn't have fruit juice, so we need to find something else to fill it with. Water. So, let's get it started. Be careful, it's still hot. Sugar, while it won't stain as bad as anything, Mom, burns like a son of a gun when you get it on your skin. So first of all, we don't want all of the rose petals in, but we do want all of the syrup. We do want all of the saffron lemon juice. Look how orange and bright that is. But we don't want all the threads. So we strain all that out. And we very carefully move all of this to the sink. We don't want to drip on the counter because my mom would be angry. We also want to add a tablespoon of rose water. This is very perfumey if you just on its own, but add it into a large amount of other liquid and it really complements the flavor. I need this to cool down for a while before we put it in the ice cream maker. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. We really are pinched for time now, but let's see what we can do. Talk to you in a little while. My wife has reminded me that she is also of the mind that this is her kitchen and saffron stains worse than anything. With that in mind, I need to transfer this into here and not spill on the counter. That's why the blue thing is here. Place your bets. Betting is closed. Ha! Ha ha! Behold, I have done a good job. All right, we're gonna make sorbet. We're gonna freeze it. It's gonna go into the ice cream maker. We're gonna freeze it as per instructions. See you when it's done. At last, the sorbet is done. Bright yellow color. Again, it smells like saffron, but you can also catch the rose in here. Okay, so first of all, if you eat this too fast, it's gonna give you brain freeze because it's really icy. But wow, what an incredible flavor. This has come through really nicely. This is not gonna last long. I'm just gonna eat all of it, probably right here on camera. Brain freeze. Okay, do serve this on a platter though, because or in a cup like this. First of all, cup, fancy AF, as foretold. And it holds all the liquid in. You definitely do not want this to drip everywhere. Saffron does stain. Have I mentioned that before? Give this a try. This is absolutely incredible. This is Matt. No, this is Matt. This has been Big Food from a Tiny Kitchen. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for coming along. We'll see you next time.